Welcome back everyone to part number 39 of Mysterious TikToks. Before this video begins, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to you watching this video. Thank you for your amazing support, for your likes, your comments, your spending your hype points on me, and I really do appreciate it and I'll never forget it, so thank you. Got a really good video for you all today and I'm excited to be here and to watch it with you. So like the video, leave me a comment, and I really hope you enjoy.
A few months ago, NASA revealed the sound of a black hole, caught by their Chandra X-ray Observatory. There's a popular misconception that there's no sound in space, which originates from the fact that most of space is essentially a vacuum, where there is no medium for sound waves to propagate through. However, a galaxy cluster, a structure that consists of anywhere from hundreds to thousands of galaxies that are bound together by gravity, has abundant amounts of gas that enclose the hundreds or even thousands of galaxies within it, providing an opportunity for sound waves to travel. In the new sonification of this galaxy cluster, Perseus, the sound waves astronomers previously identified were extracted and made audible for the first time. Listen to this.
Space never ceases to amaze me. The fact that there is one in the center of each galaxy, and then there's 100 more galaxies, then 100 more, then 1,000 more, then 100,000 more, then a million. Does that not hurt your head? That hurts my head so much. I can't even decide what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, and there's stuff like this happening out there in space, and I don't know what's more terrifying, the ocean or space. Let me know down below what you think. Well, you're seeing it on your screen, UFO being attacked, and that's exactly what's happening in this video. An orb flew past a military base, and they decided just to go all guns blazing. Whoever was driving that UFO definitely felt like they were in Star Wars there for a second. We sure know how to make friends, don't we? Anyway, let's give it a watch. You can tell that the alien was probably in the front. The alien was probably driving that thing like this, driving his joystick. He was like weaving in and out of them bullets. He was like, boys, hold my alien beer. And he's like that. Yeah, that.
You know what? Do not take that out of context.
But you know what? It wouldn't be surprising if the flipping mothership turned up because someone decided to shoot at him. You know what I mean? That's always a possibility. Why does no one else think about that? That if we shoot the orb, it might call their mum and say, Mum, they're shooting me. Yeah. And then we're in trouble then, aren't we? So maybe we probably shouldn't shoot at them. That's probably just my input there. That's crazy. Let's go back and watch that again. Did you see how quickly that thing shot off? Look. Gone. And this is why I definitely think there's no human beings that are manning whatever these crafts are, because the G-force would kill you. You know? So it's definitely not drones, definitely not manned. To me, if I was there watching it as a kid, I would say that's a pretty good reason to get the day off school if you're going to be abducted by aliens, you know? So a lot of people online are saying that these orbs are traveling in storms, and I try and find these videos for you all because you enjoy them just as much as I do. But this is something we need to obviously talk about. These orbs, whatever they are traveling through storms. So do you think that they're creating the storms in terms to travel undetected? Obviously it didn't go to plan here, did it? Because it's lit up like a Christmas tree. But anyway, yeah, this is a storm that was over the city, and this person caught whatever was going on in the storm. As soon as the clouds disappeared, this is what was in the middle of it. I mean, I want to know what this thing is here. And these all seem to look like they're the same shape. There is a lot of them traveling through this sky, but whatever this thing is here, I want to know what this is. But isn't it quite crazy how we can see this in our sky and the government are like, oh, we can't help you. We don't know what these things are. Just stay indoors and don't look. Like, there's been no transparency whatsoever. Does that not ring any alarm bells in people's heads? See, I love watching videos like this because I'm British, right? And all I see is grey cloud. So to see a bunch of green lights in the sky would be like seeing an alien UFO to me, because you don't see that in England. It's so mysterious at the same time. It's right in front of our faces, but it's so mysterious, you know what I mean? Like, does anyone else look up at the stars on a clear night and think, what is out there? We are so insignificant. How much of space have we explored? Like pouring a 12-ounce cup into the ocean, and it obviously fills out of water, and going, that's what we've explored in comparison to an ocean. So there's so much we don't know, and I guess we'll never know. That's another scary thing, isn't it? That we're never going to know. So a lot of you have probably seen this footage, but this is the remastered version. And this object here changes shape multiple times. This was filmed in 2015. Massive case. But watch the orb, how it changes shape throughout its distance traveling.
Dude, this is going on, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. The whole thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is an LNS, dude. Well, if there's like a thing, it's rotating.
See, that thing broke apart and put itself back together. Imagine if you watching saw this and you told me and I said, oh, you're a liar. You're a liar, it never happened. And then your family tell you you're a liar. Then all your friends tell you you're a liar. People at your workplace. That would drive you mad to know that you saw something and no one believes you. And they told these pilots, keep quiet, nothing happened. But yeah, if you've got any thoughts about that video, let me know down below.
This place defies modern archaeology in every aspect. Everything we've been taught from history needs to be rewritten. If you look at this right here, the mountain is completely carved from the outside around the temple. 400,000 tons of rock removed and discarded somewhere that we've never even found, but they managed to carve out the entire mountain and build this magnificent temple. It is absolutely stunning. Every single design detail is very meticulous. They even have a water irrigation system that has been working for thousands of years. Think about the water irrigation system. If they didn't plan that perfectly and didn't carve it perfectly, the entire temple would be flooded by the monsoon rains. They have acoustics in here that when you go, it vibrates at certain frequencies that match concert halls in Paris. And people are saying that this place was built in 18 years with chisels and hammers. Think about that for a second. That would mean that 5 tons of rock needs to be removed every hour. Does that make any sense? With you talking about ancient people, just chisels and hammers removing 5 tons of rock, and we still don't know where it is? That is a 100-foot tall pillar that is carved from the same mountain. Imagine how complex that would be to be able to carve A 100-foot pillar. If you made one mistake, the whole thing would crack and fall down. And you know what this pillar means, right? This pillar in Hinduism is designed to connect the earth realm with the cosmic realm. So that's what the whole purpose of it is for. It's 100 feet tall. And they carved around the mountain to make this. One mistake, it's done. It's game over. The sculptures at the bottom of the rock, they have elephants carrying the temple from the bottom of the rock. How in the world did they manage to carve that way and actually reverse engineer the rock? How is that possible? Most modern archaeology, it goes from the bottom up, where they lay out the foundation and then they kind of work their way up. But this one, the top down, literally cut out. Make that make sense. That's way more work. If you actually think about it, that's way more work.
Yeah, see, I know a lot of us are taught people at the ancient civilizations were dumber than us. I don't think that's the case. I think the more advanced we've become in technology, the dumber we've become because we're relying more on technology. But that is really impressive. Like, they carved that out of a mountain. Like, think of the work behind that without any machinery. But yeah, if you got any comments about that, let me know.
Astronomers confirmed 3I Atlas is bleeding water into space like a frozen volcano. That level of outgassing this far from the sun has never been seen before, and it means the comet is far more active and possibly much larger than early models predicted. How big? Based on brightness and how little its path has shifted, it's estimated to be roughly half a mile wide. That's big enough to swallow a city block, but nowhere near the multi-mile monster some online posts have claimed. That explains why it's shedding huge amounts of gas and dust, but barely budging from its trajectory. So what's making it so different? Infrared readings show its outer cloud, what astronomers call the coma. It's loaded with carbon dioxide and traces of metals like nickel. That mix doesn't match normal comets, which are mostly frozen water and rock. Scientists think that combination points to an object formed in a much colder, more distant system, maybe around a red dwarf or dying star where metals condense differently. That would explain why it carries more nickel and gas than comets formed near our own sun. Then there are the new processed images blowing up online. You've probably seen the one showing a glowing circular shape, almost like a saucer, but that's not a mothership. It's infrared light showing the comet's layers of gas expanding outward, almost like smoke rings. Those rings happen when different materials heat up and vent at different times. Heavy elements first, lighter gases later. Still, it's wild to see it so clearly. We get our next look at the end of October when 3I Atlas makes its closest pass to the sun, still about 130 million miles away. But that's when NASA's James Webb Telescope, Hubble, and Chile's Very Large Telescope will capture the sharpest images yet. It usually takes a week or two to process and release the data, so expect the next big drop in early November.
Well, we all know we're not going to ever see those photos. And if they are, they're probably just going to be blurred down. All the best photos they have will be kept. I know 130 million miles away seems like an incredibly far distance, but it's moving so fast that it will be here in a couple of weeks. That's insane when you think about it. How long it takes. I mean, it would take us years to get not even remotely close to that distance, and it's reaching us at a rapid rate. And it's not changing its course. So a lot of people think it's a comet. A lot of people think it's not a comet. And obviously, with the more information that is coming out, let me know what you think. Is it aliens? Do you think aliens are on board that comet? Do you think it's a ship? Do you think it's a craft or of some sort? Or do you just think it's a passing by rocket? So let me know down in the comments what you think about 3I Atlas. So a lot of people have been sending this video to me, and apparently there's a face next to the moon. And it's got like 90 million views or something ridiculous. But yeah, if this is real, what can we do about it? Imagine if this happened, right? And there was a face next to the moon. We would just all have to stand down here and go, oh, that sucks. Like, we can't do anything. Someone can get a HD picture of a face next to the moon, but no one can get a HD image of an alien. It's an impossible claim. But anyway, let's watch the video.
Filmed a face by the moon and got it all on camera. It is February 28th, 29th, 28th, 29th. I have got me a better quality camera to catch this thing in the sky. And holy moly, I am scared. I'm scared, but I'm not going to trip because I've been catching this thing for a while now. It's very ominous. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. It's a huge face looking right down on us. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit brighter. There he is. There's the moon. Oh, I lost it. There it is. Let's see if I can get a better picture on the moon like it's supposed to. Is my hand in front of the thing or something? All right, here we go. Here we go. There it is.
Look at that.
I mean, this is obviously fake, obviously. But even if it was real, no one would believe you. Yeah, very good editing skills. That was good CGI. So fair play to that guy, because he's obviously fooled a lot of people. I actually went in the comment section. There's a lot of people panicking. Like, this is the problem with AI's on the rise. There's so much stuff out there that we're never going to know if it's real or not, because AI is scarily good. Scarily? Is that even a word? But anyway, there is a theory out there that we're, like Men in Black with the marbles. It's similar to look like there's a face and we're in his like fish tank and he's just looking in at his little creation. And imagine that if this really did happen, we'll just all have to be sat down there going, there's nothing we can do, mate.
I'm gonna post this on my TikTok. I want y'all to check this out. This is Vegas. It's a Friday night, a little after 10 p.m. As you can see, there's some clouds in the sky. But check this out, guys. Wait for it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now check this out. I've been here for some years, and that's just the sky. Look, just regular sky. Nothing there. And then there's this. I'm gonna try to zoom in, y'all. In the world. No thunder. I got no idea what's going on, guys.
I said it many times, but perfect place to hide. Perfect place to hide. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff is happening. I always look forward to the ending of this video, but I normally have a message that I want to speak about. But to be honest, I just want to say thank you all so much. Every single channel that I've done with my twin brother as well has failed. So to see this channel doing well, and it's surreal. It's honestly surreal, and I haven't celebrated yet because I know it sounds stupid, but I feel like if I give myself a pat on the back or I celebrate it, that it will disappear or it will be taken from me because I treasure it so much. So I'm not, and I don't want to sound ungrateful because I'm not. That's not the case. I am so grateful, and it's incredible. I'm so happy. I'm so just over the moon that this channel is doing well, but it's so crazy how fast this channel's grown that it's just like I can't grasp it yet. I haven't been able to, it hasn't sunk in yet, if that makes sense, because I've been so busy in my personal life. I haven't really sat down and been like, wow, but besides that, this channel wouldn't be where it is without you, the amazing supporters that I have. And truly, I think this channel has one of the best communities I've ever seen, and I'm not saying that because it's my channel, but it's our channel. This is the thing. And the same people that turn up every day, they take time out of their day, they watch me. It's just incredible, and I'm so blessed to have you as a supporter. And like I said, I think we have the best community. It's just incredible, and I don't deserve any of it. And I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky, And And I really appreciate all the loving messages and the likes, the comments, the emails. And I'm really happy to hear the comments of people that are saying that I've brought them some sort of encouragement or peace or motivation. That means more to me than anything else, than the numbers, is knowing that I can help people out there in the world. And that's what I really want to do. I really want to help people and, you know, try and help change people's lives. Not just in the materialistic sense. You know, we can buy anyone anything, but I'm talking about changing someone's heart, which is the most important thing. And I want to help bring people out of darkness like I was trapped for a very long time. So thank you all so much, honestly. This has just been an incredible journey, and it's just the beginning. We've just got over 4 weeks on the channel. We're at 24,500 subs in 4 weeks. Yeah, exactly. Just saying it out loud is just speechless. I still think it's crazy how it's me. You know, I'm just this person that just makes these videos, and I see the views and the likes, and I think, this is me. These people are watching me. It blows my mind. And I'm flattered, and I'm humbled, and just, yeah, incredible. So thank you all so much. And thank you for just supporting me every day. And even if you don't watch me every day, just anyone who just supports me in general, thank you all so much. And I hope you're all well. God bless you and your family. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. See you then.